How many toys did you get this year?
Oh gosh, I don't know. We started early this year, started in September, a lot earlier we usually start. And from the looks of it, I don't know. We probably gathered 1,000 toys easily, a lot of small toys. So, I don't know, hard to estimate. I didn't really keep track of toys, but we did really, really well, as you can tell from the pictures and video. So, pretty happy about it.
What kind of toys?
You know, this looks to me like people went out of their way this year to actually do some shopping. These aren't on sale toys or high quality toys. I mean, people really thought about it when they went out and bought toys for kids this year. Pretty impressive, actually. It's amazing.
What kind of toys are the kids going to expect this year?
We got all kinds of stuff, actually. I mean, there's outdoor stuff. Got a lot of sports stuff. There's learning games and fun stuff. You know, there's a million action figures. Skateboards, you name it. I mean, it's a really good cross section of toys. I mean, it's not all the same stuff. Fairly impressive how people shop this time around.
How many different people do you think actually went out and got toys?
I don't know. Hard to keep track of. I mean, I've got a solid list of what people sent me through the mail, but a lot of people sent stuff to the drop-off points, In-Ear Systems, and H. Audrey up here. Impossible to keep track of. But a lot of people, you know, this started as a roadie thing. I was hoping to involve all my roadie pals, which happened, and a lot of guys got in. But really, this is more now fans and, you know, people who found out about it through folks I knew. I mean, it's definitely not just a roadie toy drive anymore, for sure. So hats off to everybody that got involved. It was people from everywhere. It wasn't just from Nashville area. You know, a lot of hometown friends from Missouri got involved. So, you know, what started as a simple little, let's get a few roadies to buy a few toys, has really blossomed into something a lot better.
Very nice. So what are your plans moving forward?
Well, just keep trying to grow this thing every year, you know, make it a little bit better, get the word out there. Eventually I'm going to try to entice some roadies around the country to run their own toy drive in the city they happen to be in. We keep chatting that thing up and have talked about it the last couple of years. Thought I had a couple this year, didn't quite happen, but that's what we'll be chasing next year, inspiring some guys to go do the same thing we did here. And so hopefully down the road we'll have a nationwide thing going on here with roadies. That's my hope.
Nice. So how do you feel?
I feel good. You know, hard to not feel good about it. I mean, but you know, when you really look at it and think about it, you know, all these toys represent, you know, this great need in this country, which is what's shocking to me. So I feel good about doing something about it, and you know, just want to try to inspire folks to do the same in some small way.
The great need is poverty.
Well, you know, let me put it this way: there'd be no need to collect all these toys if they weren't needed. You know, wouldn't that be great that we wouldn't have to worry about this? But you know, there's your problem right there. You know, this is how many kids need something under their tree this year, and this is just a small sampling. I mean, what does this multiply into? It's everywhere. It's where you are. It's where I am, and you know, people go without all the time. I don't think it should happen in this country, but I think if people get involved in some small way in this kind of grassroots thing, that's what will save the world, honestly.
Anybody you want to thank, like specifically?
I'd like to thank Earl and Catherine Neal up at In-Ear Systems in Mount Juliet for being a drop-off point. Holly Williams over at H. Audrey for being a drop-off point. Hopefully we'll get some more people to do the same next year, make it a little easier for people to find a spot to drop them off. But a big hats off to them who both volunteered out of the blue. So big thanks to them and everybody that got involved, really. You know, everybody sent a gift card, sent some money, bought a toy. Thanks. Cool, the Marines are here to pick up the toys.
If a little love came falling from the sky, would you pass it by, or would you know it?
What you ought to do next year is buy some toys and donate them.
From near or far, no matter who they are.
States Marine Corps, thank you very much for supporting this year's Marine Corps Reserve Toys for Tots program.
And we want to say thanks to the Marines for what they do, not only here, but everywhere in the world.
Share the love. There's always enough if we share the love. Yeah, if you got it, give it away. And you can know it will come back your way. Hey, share the love. Share